undecided.
Just waiting for the sea lion show to start.
Gorgeous boy sitting next to me. But before I introduce him to you properly, if you all pick up a hand, give him a huge wave to say hello. He will say hi to everybody out there. You see what we've got to work with. So raise your hand for me out there if you think that Callum is a sea lion. Okay, raise your hand if you think he is a seal. We've got about 30% of the audience gave an answer, which means a large majority of mostly adults out there think you're a dolphin. We don't have any seals to show you this with, but we do have Callum, who is the master of impressions. So the seal lies on its belly and pushes itself along with its bum like a big fat slug. That was a lovely impression. We'll give you a little round of applause. Well done. Now, obviously Callum doesn't move like this. He has got something called a rotating hip joint, which means he can tuck all 4 of his flippers underneath his body. And despite the fact he weighs over 25 stone, he can run faster than all of us. Now, to demonstrate this, I could have a running race with Callum, but he would win, he'd mock me for the rest of the week, and I don't need that. So, we're going to let him demonstrate all on his own by climbing up our tower over there. He makes it look very, very easy. The problem that we are all going to face together is at the top of that tower is where Callum has been sunbathing all day. So, there's obviously only one way in, and that is to jump. And we need to keep his eye on the prize, which is a nice dip in the pool, which we're all a little jealous of right now. So we're going to ask him to go up to the top, and when he gets there, please give him a big round of applause. We want him to jump in. There we go, make a bit of noise for us. And on 3, we should jump in. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! He's just having a great time up there. He's getting a suntan. He's not even looking at me. We are going to have to be much louder. 25 stone, I can't push him in. I really need your help. Louder than you can from everything you got. Oh, you're going There we go. Thank goodness for that.
That was quick.
Now, the second difference we have between a seal and a sea lion is much harder to see, but it means that I get to have a look at Callum's gorgeous head. Hello. Now, either side of his head, he has got tiny, sticky out ears. From the front, he looks like Shrek. And if you see those ears, you're looking at a sea lion. Seals have only got tiny holes either side of their head, and these can be covered up with fur. I appreciate none of you can see that. So I'll show you my favourite difference. It is the most obvious, and it involves Callum's flippers. Now for a size comparison, if everyone takes a look at their own hand, if you're a grown-up, your hand is about the size of an adult seal's flipper. So it is not very big when you compare it to one of Callum's amazing flippers. Look how big it is. No one's impressed. We've been telling Callum these are the biggest flippers in the world. His feelings will be dented if anything. We'll try again. We've got one more chance. Now remember, these are the most impressive flippers you've ever seen. I'm so happy with them. So he's like, yeah, they are. Now when swimming along, he can hit speeds up to 25 miles an hour, whereas a seal can only go about 8. So hands down, sea lions are just better. Now these flippers are very strong, so when powering through the water, they can very, very easily launch themselves out of the water at height of up to 3 meters once more. Give them a little round of applause. So there you have it, everyone. Those are some ways to tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion. Now I could try and get you to guess what Callum's natural predator is, but he's a show-off. He's going to do an impression of one. See if you all get really, really scared. You ready? Any ideas what it is? No. So sharks and killer whales would naturally eat Callum. And he knows very, very well that there are none in our pool, so he does like to make a joke of it from time to time. Now if there was a shark in our pool, he would be in a bit of trouble because he can't really swim all that much faster than a shark. He is going to have to pull something out of the sleeve in order to escape. So he can use a method of movement known as porpoising, which means he's jumping in and out of the water over and over again. And to a shark, he's disappearing and reappearing, which is very, very confusing. Hopefully for a sea lion, they can get back onto land. Nice and safe, they avoid being dinner. We're all very happy that you've survived today, Callum. Well done you, did good.
Oh, look at that.
Now the problem for marine life like Callum is he doesn't have any hands to explore the world he lives in. He will use his mouth, so rubbish can end up in his stomach or trapped around him. And thankfully for Callum when he lives here, he is trapped, but he comes out wearing a lovely gold necklace, and we can take it off and make sure he's nice and safe. Now although Callum doesn't live out in the oceans, rubbish can still get into our pools, and this is a problem if our sea lions try to eat it. It can make them very, very ill. So what we are training our sea lions to do is actually bring rubbish back and put it in the bin for us. Now if any of you have ever tried to train this with your children, you'll know it's hard work and they will just hand the litter to you. Callum is no different. He likes to throw the plastic bottle at my face. And he is still learning, but hopefully we're going to get him to bring that bottle back. And he's going to put it in the bin for us. No pressure, Callum. Everyone wants to see how it's done. That was close. Maybe try again. That's nowhere close. Now it's just getting a bit embarrassing. Try again. He's like, no, it's too hot for this. Over here. You're ashamed of yourself. You should be. But if we can try and train Callum to it, hopefully you can all have a little try at home. Make sure you take all your litter with us. It'll make Callum very happy, won't it? Yeah. Even if you can't do it, hopefully the humans with hands can. Now you've managed to see a little bit of what Callum can do, and people often wonder how we're actually asking him for all these behaviours. So we're going to give you a little quick crash course in how we train him. Now we use a method called positive reinforcement. All that means is if he is behaving, he's rewarded with lots of his favourite things. So this can be fish, but he also likes a tickle, he really likes a game of football, and he likes a round of applause. So all these things make him very happy. When he was little, he was introduced to this funny looking lollipop. This is called a target stick. All he has to do is touch it to his nose. Very, very simple. And when he's done that, we give him a treat to say, well done. And because he is very, very intelligent, he soon realises if he follows that target around, he's going to get lots of rewards for doing so. So he'll pretty much follow it wherever it goes. And we can use it to train about 90% of what he knows. But honestly, up until now, I've not been leading Callum around everywhere with this target. Eventually it is put away, and all his behaviours are put on something called a cue, which for us is quite often a hand gesture, and it shows him what we'd like him to do. So some of the more obvious ones you might have seen are a big wave hello. Callum will say a big hello to everyone. That salute thing we just did, if I salute Callum, he'll do the same, and he'll be very cute doing so. If we want a round of applause, we clap. And you all so training really can be that simple. Like I said, you can maybe go home, give it a little try on your friends and family. I do not recommend using fish. I smell really bad, especially in this heat. It's not a great smell, not at all. But people often wonder why we would train an animal like Callum in the first place. Obviously your first guest sitting in an audience is that we train him so he can come out and perform. Now although Callum loves performing, it's one of the last things on our mind when we train him. The main reason we actually do it is so we can get super close to make sure he's fit and healthy. So every day, I'm over here. There we go, he goes through a number of health checks to make sure he's looking in tip-top condition. So we can get nice and close and check him over from head to toe, which is especially important because he does not live here on his own. We've got two other sea lions called Jack and Bounty. Both are a little younger than Callum. And just like boys that are humans, they're in trouble. Occasionally they might get a little cut or scratch. Never usually anything we would worry about, but if we ever needed a vet to come in and have a look at Callum, he wants Callum in a slightly different position, which is nice and flat on the ground, like a big fat sausage. And in this position, we can make sure he's nice and comfortable, the vet can wander around and check him over. And thankfully for us, Callum looks gorgeous as always. So we'll give him a little round of applause. And the other reason why we train him is way more fun, less serious, and it is to make sure that he is using that big brain of his. He is a very, very intelligent animal, and we do not want him getting bored at all. We want him using all his muscles and that big brain. So we do this by playing lots of games with him. And like I said, Callum's favourite game in the world is football. So we do like to let him have a little kick around from time to time, and this means he can do whatever he wants. He's also working pretty hard, but he is very, very good at football compared to the rest of us. And hopefully he's going to bring this back towards us. If he does, we'll give him a little round of applause. Now the first one for the grumpy grown-ups. I'll even give you a clue. It's number 1. This is easy. The most fun you're going to have all day. So are you ready to count along? With number 1! Wasn't bad, but I can definitely still hear the staff. We need to hear you over them. Are you ready? Number 2! That wasn't bad. You ready? Number 3! Number 4! And number 5! Big round of applause for that talent. I was expecting him to stop at the end this time. We can't let him stop. We can't let him sunbathe. So when he gets up to the top, we need to make as much noise as we possibly can. Clapping, cheering, everything he got. We don't want him to stop. A little bit further. Nicely done. Now that really does bring us to the end of this little display, but I think Callum's done an amazing job. We give him one last round of applause to say well done.